Welcome to Shad's Guitar Show. Whether it's the gear or the players who made the gear famous, join me each episode as we discuss all things guitar. Well, hey there, and welcome to this exciting mini episode of Shad's Guitar Show. And today we're going to be diving into a guitar that has been gaining a lot of popularity lately, the baritone guitar. So let's talk a little bit about what a baritone is and why you as a player may want to have one in your collection. All right, so today we're taking a look at one of the most interesting members of the guitar family, the baritone guitar. If you've never played one, you might think it's just a guitar with longer strings, but it opens up an entirely new world of sound and musical possibilities. A baritone guitar sits right between a standard electric guitar and a bass guitar in pitch. Most baritone guitars have a longer scale length, typically between 27 and 30 inches, which allows them to handle much lower string tunings, while still maintaining good string tension and clear note definition. Now, the most common tuning for a baritone is B to B, which is B, E, A, D, F sharp, and B, which is a perfect fourth lower than a standard guitar. Some players tune even lower to A, while others use alternate tunings depending on the style of music they're playing. Now, the nice thing is that the intervals between the strings stay exactly the same as a standard guitar, so all of your familiar chord shapes, scales, and riffs still work. They just sound a lot deeper. So why would someone want a baritone guitar? One of the biggest advantages is the massive, rich tone. The lower register adds weight and authority without becoming muddy like a bass can when playing chords. It's perfect for creating huge rhythm parts, cinematic soundscapes, surf music, country twang, progressive rock, and modern metal. A baritone also gives solo players a wider frequency range, making one guitar sound much fuller. Another benefit is that you don't have to constantly detune your standard guitar if you play songs in lower tunings, but don't want floppy strings or repeated setup changes. A dedicated baritone is the perfect solution. The longer scale keeps the strings tight, the intonation accurate, and the tone punchy. Over the years, baritone guitars have found homes in a wide variety of genres. Baritone guitars have always been popular in the surf and spaghetti western genre, with composers loving the dramatic, cinematic voice of the instrument. But today you'll find baritones in everything from progressive rock and djent to ambient music, worship, and indie rock. If you're looking to add a completely new sound to your collection without learning a new instrument, the baritone guitar is one of the best choices you can make. It inspires different riffs, different melodies, and different ways of thinking about the fretboard, while still feeling instantly familiar to any guitarist. If you've enjoyed this mini episode on the baritone guitar, please make sure and share it with a guitar playing friend, and also leave a 5-star review wherever you're listening right now. When you're on YouTube, subscribe to Shad's Guitar Show, and also follow the show on Instagram. And always remember that the best guitarist is the one having the most fun.